special and she reckless. Babe, you're my bestest friend. Yeah, she my bestie. My love for you is endless. Nobody else can end it. And when I get the money back.
Hey y'all, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. First of all, shout out to everyone for all the love and support during the Keep It Makeup Guide series. I got a lot of positive feedback on that. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much if you purchased my ebook, the Keep It Simple Makeup Guide, the launches with the lashes, the t-shirts. I had a lot of things go down last month and I just feel so relieved and excited to have that out there, but also I'm ready to get back to some wear tests. So it's been a long time since we've done one. Today we're going to be doing a wear test using the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. So skin tints, tinted moisturizers, those have been all the rage recently. From my personal experience, most BB creams, tinted moisturizers, skin tints typically are more so geared towards more of a normal or drier skin. So when you have oily skin, that can be a little bit tricky. So when I saw Laura Mercier had this one, I was immediately drawn to it because, let me pull up on Sephora really quickly. On Sephora, it said that this one in particular is suited for oily skin. So I was like, say what? Come again? Let me pull it up real quick. Skin tint. Okay, here we go. This is I got the mini version because I didn't want to commit. I wasn't sure how this was going to go. So mini version is $25 and the full size version is $47. I am in the shade 6W1 and it says light coverage, which we know, finish matte. Please keep that in mind. Says that the finish is matte. Let's go ahead and get on into it. I've worn this to work for a week. No, over a week now because I've had this for a good bit. And I already have my thoughts. I know how it goes on. I know all the things. Let me tilt this up just a touch bit. There we go. So first on this side, I am just going to go ahead and go on with a brush because of course, with a tinted moisturizer, skin tint, you are not looking to get optimal full coverage, okay? That is not the goal. The goal, I personally feel, is to maybe add a little bit of color to the skin and just give like overall just a nice even complexion. And you can see it is a little bit warm, but that is okay. It doesn't bother me at all, especially since my skin is a little bit warmer right now just due to being outside a lot. So this is what it looks like with the brush. I am using my favorite foundation brush. This is the Makeup Forever Foundation Flat Brush 108. This brush is thebomb.com. Now, when working with skin tints, I personally think it is better to use a brush just simply because a sponge is going to soak up all the product, but you also got to keep in mind sometimes just due to the consistency, I've found that if you're working even with a foundation, so if you're working with the consistency of a foundation tinted moisturizer and it's more so of that kind of serum formula, it's going to get streaky. This is not that at all. It is a liquid, thicker consistency, but not so thick that you can't, blend it out. Okay, so this is the side with the tinted moisturizer. This is the side without. So now I'm going to use a sponge here just for kicks and giggles so you can see how it goes on. And yeah, it soaks it up a ton. So I'm not even going to finish up with using a sponge because for this particular product, I do not recommend you use a sponge. Use a brush. And as far as the shade, I like it. Not mad at it at all. And that's the other thing too. So with tinted moisturizers, you don't have to look for the ultimate perfect shade because it is not going to be full coverage. It's very much so forgiving. So you want to make sure that if you don't do anything, you get the undertone right. I feel like that is where things start going a little bit haywire, is when you get something that's a light coverage. It doesn't have to be 100% spot on, but you want the undertone to be appropriate. And I feel like this skin tint moisturizer, whatever you want to call it, it's called a tinted moisturizer. It does a great job at just giving that overall nice, even, balanced complexion. So going back to what I said about the finish being matte. Does this look matte to you? I'm not quite sure who decided that. This is not matte, okay? This is very much so dewy. Now, of course, I've got ring light right in front of me. I've got two soft box lights. I am gonna turn my ring light off really, really quick so you can see. This is what it looks like. Again, this is not matte. Turn the ring light back on. All right, so this is what we're looking like. Really quickly here, I'm just gonna throw on some concealer. I'm gonna be using the Smashbox concealer in the shade medium dark warm golden, just here up under my eyes and a little down the center of my nose. Not drawing all the shapes and rectangles and octagons on my face because that's not necessary. Okay, now as you can see, this needs to be set because if I try to roll out the door like this, no ma'am, absolutely not. So first I'm gonna use my LYS powder to set up under my eyes first. This is in the shade Brilliance. It's the yellow banana tone. Absolutely love for my skin tone. I have a warm golden undertone, so yellow powders tend to work really, really great for me. So setting up under the eyes and then using the same powder, we're gonna go ahead and set the face too, because as you can see, the shine was high. High shine. It's just really, really concerning to me that they have that down as matte, because there's nothing matte about it. It doesn't dry down, it doesn't do anything. Like how my face looked before I put powder on, I feel like it's what my face looks like after I'm done working out. Just glowy, very, very shiny, greasy, all that. Very that. All right, now for a little bit of a sculpt moment, I'm gonna use Natasha Denona sculpting powder. This has been my jam recently. Just to add a little bit of dimension back into the face. Of course, you can skip this part. You do not have to do it. Do what you want, when you want, within reason, as long as you're not hurting yourself or anybody. Also, haven't done this in a while. Wellness check. How's everybody doing? How are you feeling? How are you mentally, emotionally, physically? Is everything all right? In the comments, just, you know, in one word, say how you're feeling, you know, good, well, tired, frustrated, exhausted, whatever the case may be. Of course, if you feel comfortable, just in one word, how you feeling right now? I'm feeling maybe just a tish bit overwhelmed, but that is okay, because it's gonna be all right. Because we have faith. And all you need is faith the size of a mustard seed. Okay, so I am going to go ahead, finish up the rest of my face, show you what I'm looking like, and we'll go from there. Okay, I am back and this is what my face is looking like. Went digging through some of my old products and I found this Viseart Pro 4 Aprotein palette. This is beautiful. I've really been into shades like this here. Just really like kind of like the rosy blushes, but with the neutral earth tones. That's been my vibe recently. Have that on. For my cheeks, I put on Charlotte Tilbury blush in Pillow Talk Intense. And then for lashes, of course, you know we're rocking my lashes, the House of Amber P Lash in Keep It Simple. And I used my Kiss lash glue liner. You can get this from Ulta. If you haven't seen my lash tutorial, I think it came up, yeah, I did it last week. It's already uploaded on my channel. It's how to apply lashes. Of course, it's broken down, it's simple, and we're using my lashes, of course. So this is what the face is looking like. I'm not putting on any lip products just yet, just simply because I got a few hours before I need to leave for work. I actually have some admin things I need to do, so I'm gonna do that, eat again, and then the next time I check in, I will be in the salon, and we will see how this holds up on the face. All right, beautiful people. So it is currently 2:39, heading into work. Haven't done any blotting or anything. This is what my face is looking like. Not terrible. However, you know, this is way more glowier than I would prefer. However, we're gonna keep moving right along. Let y'all get all up in these big old pores and texture and 5-head. And I will check in at the end of the work. All right, so of course, guess who forgot to check in at work? My bad. Got in there, got busy, completely forgot. However, still showing you what my face is currently looking like. Okay, so this is the situation right now, all right? I haven't done any blotting whatsoever. Hold on, let me get a little bit better lighting situation. Okay, 100% natural light. This is what it's looking like. And does it look terrible? No, absolutely not. My issue with this tinted moisturizer is that it says it is matte. And there's very much so nothing whatsoever matte about this. I wore this when it was warmer and I was a grease ball. Like today is decent, we're all right. However, I definitely feel like within probably 30 to 45 minutes of this on, I need to blot. And that for me, that's a no. So I'm gonna go in, we're gonna get ready to go to the gym, and then we'll close out. There's no point in me wearing this in the gym. Okay, so it is currently 9:04. Ended up not training today. Had my check-ins with my coach, and we had to kind of change my workout split. So today ended up being a rest day from lifting, which my body is going to be very thankful for that tomorrow. However, this is what the face is looking like. As you can see, I am very, very, very glowy. This is very, very greasy. This is not at all how I prefer to walk around. I haven't done any blotting all day long. However, I personally feel like I was already looking like this when I checked in with you guys earlier. My whole thing with this skin tint is this is nowhere close to matte. Even when you put it on, when you apply it, it is not matte whatsoever. So for that, this is not at all a tinted moisturizer that I personally would recommend for anyone that has oily skin. And I know Laura Mercier offers 2 tinted moisturizers. So there's this one that's matte, and then there's another one I believe is supposed to be more so of like a natural, what is it? Okay, so this one that we did the wear test on today, coverage light, finish matte, liquid formula, SPF 20. SPF 20 is good. And then for the other tinted moisturizer, so this is the Tinted Moisturizer Natural Skin Perfector. This one is SPF 30, and light coverage, finish is natural, formula is liquid. It says the skin type is normal, dry, and combination. And then for the other one, did it say the skin type? No, it doesn't say. Just says matte finish. So you guys saw when I applied, there was nothing matte about it. This is not at all working for my skin. Now, of course, I always have to blot midway through my day, no matter what foundation or skin tint I'm using. Here's the thing you have to understand if you are an oily skin girl. Understand that you have oily skin, and there is nothing that you can do about it. There is no formula foundation that is going to just completely halt your oil. In fact, you don't want that, because that just basically disrupts the nature of what your body chemistry and your skin type is. However, there are formulas out there that are going to work better for oily skin, I always judge it off of how long can I go before I need to blot my face, because that's gonna happen regardless. And I honestly don't feel like I can go very long before the oil starts to build up. And here's the thing, I don't mind a little bit when my oil pushes through, just simply because it looks more natural, it looks better. However, that was obnoxious. So as you can see, once I blot down, everything is good. We're back in the game. But like I stated earlier, I felt like I needed to do that within an hour in. So this I can't recommend to my oily skin girls. If you have dry or combination skin, let us know. How is it? Did it work for you? But for me, this is going back to the store. So that is going to wrap up the Laura Mercier Wear Test Tinted Moisturizer. Down below, give me your thoughts. Have you tried it? Are you gonna try it? Do you like it? Do you dislike it? And also, let me know your skin type. You know the deal. Keep it simple, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.